Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you've had a lovely week. You've enjoyed the beautiful blue skies we've been experiencing and you're looking forward to a nice weekend ahead. Our practice today, a lot of leg stretching. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin in a seated position with equal weight on both seat bones, sitting up nice and tall, allowing the spine to lengthen and open, closing your eyes, soften your shoulders, release your jaw, let go of your day and everything that's going on in your life, and just come into the present moment. Becoming aware of your orientation in the room. Becoming aware of how you're seated. Really opening up, finding space in that spine. Letting your attention go to your breath. Inhale through your nose, into your belly. Pause, and then exhaling through your nose. And taking 3 more breaths like this. Really elongating that exhale. And then engaging the core as you exhale from the pelvic floor up. And then gently opening your eyes, taking your right leg. We're going to do a little cradle pose. So lifting the leg up, wrapping this right arm around from the knee down to hold the shin, holding the outside edge of the foot. And then rocking it. And as you rock it, you'll feel a nice stretch through your glute. And maybe down the upper part of your thigh. That's good, that's what we want. Now become conscious as you rock the leg of your spine, sitting up tall, keeping those shoulders over your hips. And then find a point where there's a little bit of a stretch, not overly stretching, but a little bit, you can feel it. And hold it here. And let's take 3 breaths here. As you exhale, see, can you deepen that a little bit further, that stretch. And then releasing the right leg down, let's take the left leg up and do the same thing. So getting it into its cradle pose, rocking it, just feeling that stretch begin to happen. And then coming to stillness at the point that feels right for your body. And focusing on the breath, inhaling. And as you exhale, just see, can you increase the stretch a little bit more? And then releasing the legs down. Just sitting cross-legged for a moment, sitting up tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Equal weight on both seat bones, lengthening through the spine. One more breath here. And then let's just take it to the long side of the mat. So stretching out that left leg, keep that right foot up at your left thigh. Flexing the left foot, we're going to fold forward over this left leg. So if you want, you can bend the knee, working with your own body. Folding forward, reaching towards the toes, and then focusing on the breath. Inhale, feel that spine lengthen. As you exhale, see can you deepen that fold a little further. One more breath here. And then releasing the foot, coming to sit upright. Let's take that to the other side. So extending out the right leg, flexing the foot, and bringing this left foot in against the right thigh. And again, folding forward over this right leg. Each breath just helping you to deepen that fold. One more breath. And making your way up to sit. Let's open the legs out now, as wide as you can, keeping those feet flexed. And again, we're going to fold over the legs. So we start with the left leg. So just rotate the body towards the left, leaning to the left as you fold forward over this left leg. Really feeling the stretch along the hamstring, the inside of the thigh. One more breath here. And then making your way up to sit. Let's take that to the other side. So again, rotate the body first. Allow it to fold over this leg. One more breath. And coming back up to sit. Let's swing around, lying on the mat, on your belly. Put one arm on top of the other, rest the forehead here, and just feeling that nice gentle back bend in this crocodile pose. It should be a nice pose following all those forward folds. One more breath here. And then let your arms come down by your side, forehead onto the mat. Bend your left knee and flex that left foot, and then raise the right leg up, let it rest on that left foot so that you're right leg is raised up, the whole leg up off the mat if you can. One more breath here. And releasing the right leg down. Bend that right knee. Lift the left leg up. So it's sitting on the foot, on the right foot. And that left leg is fully lifted off the mat. If you struggle with this, you can always bend that left knee. Make it a little easier. One more breath here. And letting both down onto the mat once again into your crocodile pose. To just counteract the stretch. One more breath. And then from here, making your way up to your tabletop. Hips over knees, feet straight out behind you. Shoulders over wrists as we just do a couple of cat-cows. Synchronizing it with your breath. Inhaling into your cow. Exhaling through to your cat. And then coming back to tabletop. From here, we're going to make our way into downward dog. So curling those toes, push the hips back to the heels, raising the knees. Make your way up, pedaling your way into downward dog. Nice and slowly does it. Pushing those hips back to the back of the mat, like you're pushing away from your hands, but keeping those hands nice and active. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, gaze towards the belly button, and make your way to your point of stillness. And let's take 3 breaths here. Raising that right leg up. Bend the knee. Taking 3 breaths here. So feeling that extra stretch in that left leg. And the stretch in the right quad with the knee bent. One more breath. And then let's step that right foot through. Let the left leg come down, the left knee come down onto the mat. And we're going to make our way into lizard pose. So remember, we want the knee over the ankle to start with. Come down onto one forearm, on both if you can. You can let this foot, so see, it's fine to let this knee fall out and foot come onto the side if you find that a little easier. So make your way into what feels like a challenge, but not too much for your lizard pose. Curling the toes, raise the knee up if you like. And let's take 3 breaths here. Let the knee come down as you come up onto your hands and curling that back toe. Step the foot up so it's fully on the mat. Keeping the bend in this right knee. Left foot fully on the mat. It can be turned slightly outwards. Keep the left hand on the mat. You can be on your fingertips, that's no problem. We'll do a reverse triangle, so raise the right arm up, follow it with your gaze, and if you like, you can straighten that front leg. You don't have to be touching the floor at all with your left hand. You can be raised up if that suits better. One more breath here. And drawing that right hand down, let's step it back into your downward dog for 3 breaths. Really feeling the length in the spine, and the stretch in the back of the legs. Then shifting the weight into the right leg, raise the left leg up, bending the knee. Remembering with each exhale, drawing up that pelvic floor, belly button in and up. Those constant contractions and relaxations of the core really help to build up the muscle. One more breath here. And let's step that left foot forward, making your way into your lizard pose on this side. So let that right leg go back as far as it can go. Bring down the knee, coming down onto your forearms. And then if you like, raising that knee back up again. Really feeling the stretch here in both legs. In this lizard pose, it's a good deep stretch. 2 more breaths. Let the knee come down, coming onto the hands, then step that right foot up, having it flat on the mat, keeping this left knee over the ankle, right hand pointing down or on the floor as you raise that left arm up for a nice reverse triangle. And if you like, straighten that front leg. Two more breaths here. And drawing that left hand down, once again stepping back into your downward dog. One more breath. And then walking the hands back to meet the feet, bend the knees, coming up to stand. And as you're standing here, checking down with the feet, equal weight on both feet. Feet pointing forward, both in the same direction, both looking like they're the same shape, same orientation on the mat. And from here, we're going to hinge at the hips to just come halfway. So we've got a nice long spine. Let the gaze look at the mat. So the neck, the spine at the neck comes along. Soften the knees. We can often be tempted to lock the knees in this position. We want to keep them soft so the muscles are working, not the joints. And draw the arms out into a T. Taking 3 more breaths here. Remembering to engage that core with every exhale. And then let the hands come on down towards the feet. Forward fold here. Each breath just getting a little deeper into that forward fold. One more breath. Staying forward fold. Heel toe those feet together, toes together, heels a little bit apart. Sitting down into your chair. Let the hips lower down. Keep the knees behind the toes. Raise the arms and the torso up. One more breath. And coming up to upright, bring the hands onto the back of the pelvis, elbows just behind you. Raise the gaze, taking a back bend here. One more breath. And coming back to upright, stepping up to the top of the mat if you were at the back. Feet hip width apart, raise the arms up, palms together. Raise the gaze, take a breath. Sweeping down into a forward fold for a breath. Making your way down onto your knees and then on down to lie on your back. Let the feet relax. Turn the palms upwards and allow the body to soften. Giving your body a little time now to recuperate and recover. As you just let go those feet and legs. Letting go your glutes and your pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Letting go your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take a little time here for gratitude. Gratitude for all that's good in your life today. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale. Keeping that focus on your breath, drawing it back to your breath if it wanders, and remaining with your focus on your breath for a few minutes.